Hello and welcome to Captain's Log. I am Captain Blue Rogue, and this is the chronicling of my life. And this is my co-host Log. Log, do you have anything to say this week? I really wish I had picked a less disappointing co-host, but it's all about what you find lying around in the woods sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, bad microphone pop filter. You stay out of the shot. At least right now. Anyway, so I had a lovely week since we last recorded the log. Last week I recorded the log on Friday because Cake and I went to see the Dresden Dolls on Saturday, and it was awesome. Drove down to Philly. Yeah, got some sweet merch. Actually, that's what the poster rolled up back there is the cool art poster, because I mean they are very big into supporting art and artists, and I mean I'm creating art here and I support art and artists, and they had an artist do a lovely poster for them. So it's not as big as the framed poster we have in the kitchen, but it's still very lovely art. Yeah, other than that, oh, I had a lady hit my van at work this week. Actually, Thursday, the day before my weekend started. I had a long weekend this week. So yeah, as the two left lanes, or two lanes, with the potential to turn left, and she was in the left lane and I was in the right lane, and we were both making lefts. My lane had the potential to go straight or left, or even go right, but we were both going left, both signaling, and I stayed in my lane to the outside, and there's the dotted line on the road to indicate. And I'm 3/4 the way through the turn, and boom, the rear side of my my workman. So hopefully I'm not found at fault in any way. Of course, I'm just a regular worker, so everything's gonna be my fault no matter what the investigation yields. Gotta love it. Anyway, yeah, we've got an exciting live show stream today. I'm gonna perform Birdhouse in Your Soul. So last week's performance of Roundabout, it didn't give me like a copyright strike or anything, but it got me the most serious copyright, partially blocked in some countries and or regions, and it's an instrumental version, and it's not like I was singing, I was performing, but whatever. I can't perform everything on my own. It's not the goal of the show. The goal is to do what I can with what I got, and no, not that. Goals. I did not pick talking points or performances for the next 4 weeks, but we can do that during this show. In fact, let's go right now. So next 4 weeks we've got, what do we got? It is Okay, so the 22nd, the 29th, the 6th, and the 13th. Alright, so oof, and I got a show on my anniversary. That's I think I'm going to have that week we're gonna have the show on the 5th. Yeah, just because I'm not doing a live show on my anniversary. Sorry. Um sorry, kiddo. Um Talking points. What did I want talking points to actually entail? Oh, why? Probably why I love it and whatnot. Um, so fun fact, I did do some of this. So I have mounted some sound foam. So I'm checking that off. There we go. Remaining sound foam. Yeah, and it's like all up there. I need to figure out what to do with the chimney wall there, but yeah. Okay, so performances. This week I'm doing Birdhouse in Your Soul. Man, ooh, Stress and Dolls song I wanted to do. No, I've lost it. I've lost it. Okay. Here we go. Next week, I'm going to bust out my trumpet and with all this soundproof foam up and Feels So Good by Chuck Mangione. I'm going to play it on my trumpet. Don't have a cornet, sorry, or a flugelhorn. Um, what do I want to talk? What do I want to talk about next week? Sorry, I haven't gotten the actual show going. It's fine. Cupcake is out. Cupcake, you're out there screaming and doing your thing. It's adorable. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. Ooh yeah. Um, okay, so ah no, I did this out of order. All right, so I've got yes, I'm a procrastinator, It's fine because now I've got almost 3 out of the next 4 weeks of talking points and performances picked out, and then I don't have to feel all bad about not having gotten it done. Um, and the last week. Give myself something to prepare. Oh, that's a good one. Um, yeah. Oh man, I'm glad I waited and put myself into the and thank you for all the whispers. Log has been whispering to me this whole time, just giving me um tips and okay. So, talking points and performances for the next month, essentially, and now I've gotten this week goal checked off. Boom, 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 boom. Take that, you. Boom, boom. So next week I'm going to do "Feels So Good" playing the trumpet. The trumpet. And I'm going to talk about my love for the series MASH, which my dad got me into. Um, I guess a little late talking about it in regards to Father's Day, but it's, well, I didn't watch MASH when my dad passed. I actually picked up Sanford and Son. You big dummy. Good show. Good times. It's on the 29th. Unless something happens and I have to change. These dates are all subject to change, just like my wedding anniversary. I changed on the fly. 6/29, I'm going to do Takeo Ishii's Chicken Attack. So I'm going to lay out my yodeling skills for everyone and talk about an anime that not many people know about. It's short and it's pretty charming and funny and yeah, weird story of how I came across it. But when I saw it physically at a convention, my very first anime convention, no less, I grabbed it immediately. DNA Squared. Um, so cake for our wedding. My gift to cake was I had secretly the, during my work breaks I've been secretly practicing Duolingo and learning German. Sprechen uh, sprechen de Deutsch. Wow, I'm awful at it now. I did not keep up with it. The idea was that we would be, able to converse and keep up with it, and that didn't happen. That was my wedding gift to her, and so the day before, I'm going to sing the Steven Universe German opening theme, the full thing, not just the TV intro, but the full one. and I'll talk about why I love Steven Universe because it's just such a great show for kids and adults, just like so many other uh, animated shows out there right now. I'm gonna give myself a bit of a challenge, and on July 13th, I will attempt to play guitar and sing "Still Alive" by Jonathan Colton, which I'll show off my signed copy of Portal because I have my signed copy of Portal for PC is signed by Joko. Love it. And I'm going to talk about My Little Pony Friendship is Magic because what man in his mid 30s wouldn't talk about My Little Pony? I've got my little Doctor Who's Funko Pop back there. Obviously, a little bit of a fan. So, although I didn't actually watch the final season, Lauren Faust leaving just. There's a lot to go there. Anyway, theme song since it's been 15 minutes, and hey, at least I accomplished a goal for the week. So there's that live for my audience. I did one of my goals for you, Cupcake. So now you know what I'm doing in the next 4 of these videos. So you can just skip them if you think they're going to be trash. Settle down there, Joey. That's one of the chinchillas named Joey. Theme song for Captain's Log. Yeah. Anyway, so I already gave the overview of my week roughly. Accident work, yada yada yada. That all sucked. What I'm watching, playing, and doing. We had chapter 11, 17 of One Piece come out this week, and well, come out this week, and the support the official release. It comes out tomorrow, as of this current live broadcast. I totally didn't look at scans. I only support the official release. Seriously, I wish things would just release all at the same time everywhere, and then there wouldn't be problems. And fans could enjoy things all at the same time. But that would make sense, wouldn't it? So that's great. I haven't watched the new My Hero or Demon Slayer or any of that stuff yet. I think some of it doesn't even Demon Slayer doesn't even come out till tonight or tomorrow morning. Anyway, so it was a busy week at work. Aside from the accident, just long, grueling, not even hot days. They were really nice days. It took a lot out of me, and was trying to get a bunch of other stuff done. So, not great in that respect, but could have been worse. So, been watching. I did watch some more Bluey with the other day, Cupcake. Yesterday, in fact, it's really entertaining. But Kaito Kid 1412, the Detective Conan side offshoot side story. Yeah, following Phantom Thief Kid's backstory. And if you're wondering what that one little thing there is a green Tetramino, which obviously is the same color as the green screen, but the conductive silver edges do not get hidden by the green screen. So it's not a glitch, it's just a Tetramino peeking out. Wondering why it's stuck in a ship. Well, I've been playing, obviously, Sundays of Arcadia, so that, Final Fantasy 14. Right before stream, I finished the last item I wanted to get from the Moogle Treasure Trove event on my main. On my alt and my trial account, I've gotten three mounts from the event, just doing gold saucer stuff pretty much. Just not even actually trying. It's just wow. But yeah, my main got pretty much everything. And all the other events going on now, like I don't need to get anything for them on. So it's basically seeing if we can get Cake at least through the Endwalker story before Dawn Trail starts. She's not gonna make it through the post-patch stuff before, but streaming over on Twitch will pick up once early access starts. I'm definitely gonna be streaming some early access on Fantasy 14. Yeah. By the way, dad level unlocked because Father's Day stream live show thing. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. But yeah. What it boils down to, I guess what I'm trying to say is sauerkraut. That's not region. Now I'm playing. And this week I played D2, which is like this weird horror game. You're like out in the frozen tundra, survivor of a plane crash, and there are these like monster things, and they infect people. And the controls didn't suck. The story was interesting. Overall, I enjoyed playing it. So definitely, and it seemed like Shenmue, but not as awful to control or play. On the other game, I pulled my Japanese Dreamcast out, and because you can do this, that's one of the few weird games that you can do this. I can actually use my Japanese Dreamcast and Japanese copy of Sonic Adventure 2. So I don't own an English copy of Sonic Adventure 2. I borrowed it from my brother and he took it back. But the save files are compatible. So like I've got 178 emblems, and at some point I'll have a Saturday off where I'll do Sonic Saturdays with 3 A's to be clever. Because there's only a few things I need to do, and it's all A rank, and I've got 2 Sonic levels left. Hard mode for Pyramid Cave, and then the last 3 missions of Final Rush. I gotta get all those last 4 Sonic A rank emblems and raise a Dark Chow. And the raising the Dark Chow is going to take quite a bit of time, but it won't be nearly as stressful. Obviously, events like that, I want to be a bigger Twitch streamer before I try events like that, because those are good opportunities business-wise and growth-wise. But it's not like I'm growing Anyway, so it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Uh, and then this coming week, I'm doing Sword of the Berserker something or other and Crazy Taxi 2. I've never touched Crazy Taxi game. I know it's one of the only ones that Sega actually did remaster for. And it sucks that they haven't done more. Sky with Arcadia. Sega. Anyway, so if you haven't kept up with the news this week, we have my very special Politipop Theater. And if you're not familiar with our characters, we've got Netanyahu. He's a crazy guy. He's pretty he's not a religious leader. He's an elected leader who wants to hide behind religion. Isn't that right, Log? Log is non-denominational. I keep forgetting that. We've got this guy who needs no introduction. Who is colored so much that the green screen doesn't know what to do with it. We've got our current commander in chief, who is just, yeah. Oh wait, I did that joke last week. It's okay because the same stuff comes out of his mouth every week, and nothing ever changes. And then this guy who's just he's irrelevant. As irrelevant as a Kennedy has ever been in the past 70 years. I mean, what did I say? I have a famous family name. Oh, respect me. Politipop Theater. So this week in the politics, we had a light in the politics, and the name of that light was named Netanyahu, because he came up and accepted with this great ceasefire deal. Wait, what? No, I didn't. I can speak for Israel, the state of Israel, and they definitely came up with this, and they support it, and Hamas supports it, and Americans love hummus, and we don't want that to be confused with Hamas. So let's all get along, and more bombs, please. More weapons. No, we're trying to do a ceasefire. More weapons. I will come to the Congress, and I will ask for more weapons. And I think that maybe a ceasefire wouldn't be so. More weapons! How about no? And we really need to take a ceasefire. More weapons! Sorry, I don't know what came over me. I just sometimes the war, it's okay. It's okay. Being a war criminal is it's hard. I feel you. I can empathize with you. I'm good at empathy. That's why people should vote for me instead of that guy. Ugh. Mr. Biden, Mr. Biden, do you have anything else going for you other than not being Trump? I'm not Trump. Okay. Uh, do you have any policies that you're running on? No, I'm not Trump. In fact, more border security. Ah, they wouldn't let us do it before, but no, now we show them. That we didn't really ask for that. Could you like maybe offer a reason to give you a secretary? I'm not Trump, and Trump is bad, and yeah, that's great. But have you done anything for the working people that like the child tax credits that expired under your watch, or you know maybe like anything besides a mislabeled infrastructure bill that didn't do very much? I have cut student loan debts, but that was struck down because you didn't go through the Higher Education Act of 1965. But I've given millions of other students relief. Yeah, but only if they're from like defrauded colleges involved in lawsuits and, or have been paying past where they would have had their public student loans forgiven by like 15 years. Are you saying no one is feeling like I've done anything? Yeah, pretty much. You've pretty much done less than Jimmy Carter, and he built a house until he was on hospice. You're you're a pretty awful president. Oh, so can you donate to my campaign? Screw you. Hey, am I done? Was that a great show or what, everyone? A round of applause for our great puppets. I guess I'll just use the blank faced ones as stand-ins for the everyman like myself. Like someone's gotta do something to just show what regular people are feeling, and this is my form of self-expression and First Amendment rights. And googly eyes because all of politics is ridiculous and deserves nothing more than the cheapest, smallest googly eyes I could find. And tongue depressors because the state of the world's depressing and everyone I portray is contributing to it. So vote blue no matter who, right? Get that. Democrats, Republicans, all y'all get that. Why, I love it. It is the Father's Day special over here at Captain's Log. And what better way to celebrate being a father, talking to my son in the future, but in my present and his present, but your future and your past, and that gag never gets old. But Cupcake, you were this my son Cupcake. You were 6 weeks early. And like I said in the very first episode of Captain's Log, you were a preemie, and this whole genocide in Gaza has struck very close to home because of my experience as a NICU parent. I, your mother and I are so proud of the little person you are becoming, the personality, the unbridled joy, the happiness. Every bit of you is a ray of sunshine to us, and I'm so proud to be your dad. And Log, you're supposed to stop me from crying. This, I know Father's Day wish isn't something, but if I could have any wish this Father's Day, it would be that we could somehow find a way to afford to give you a sibling. Right now, it's vastly out of our budget, like most Americans. Kate was just telling me about coworkers at a gig she worked at. It's like they want to, but they can't even have their first. Finances aren't there. Finances are never going to be there. Same with my a good chunk of my generation and those buying a house. So, why I love Cupcake. I held him, as cliche as it is, I held him in my arms in the NICU for the first time. Turned to cake, and I said, he is my happy thought. I never thought I'd be the parent who had their kid as their phone background, multiple phone backgrounds. You got the outside wallpaper and then the inside wallpaper. I need to update the pictures, but he is, kiddo, you're the best. Seeing you try new things, seeing you try to figure out puzzles, having you ask for help. When one of us is upset over something, you'll come over and you'll pat us on the shoulder and tell us, "It's okay, mommy," or "It's okay, daddy." Like you're the one who understands pain more than us. It's just the most precious thing in the world, and this Father's Day, I just wanted to put in my log how much I love you and just how much you mean to me. Because talking about the things I love, it's not just things I love, it's people I love. Obviously, I can only talk about so many people on stream unless they're willing to be like a guest or just something. I'm not gonna dox anyone, but Cupcake has been mean, I started streaming on Twitch right before we found out, well, right after my dad died. That was right before we found out that Jake was pregnant. So just a confluence of events. So of course I didn't export the first stream that Cupcake appeared in. I didn't export to YouTube from Twitch since we were back and forth from the NICU so much. Yeah, that one slipped through the cracks. Feel pretty bad about that. Whoops. I still have people tune in the Twitch and helping me out, so that's the Why I Love It section. Goals for the week. So the remaining sound foam, basically I've got some up in the rafters that I still need to put up on the ceiling. I'm trying to go as far back as the green screens extend, as well as get around the door. I don't know how well it's gonna happen, but I also need to figure out a solution for that, because it's just a big stone wall. It doesn't, it's not like a white wall that bounces sound, like reflects it like evenly and all over the place, but it's still, you know, a surface that sound will bounce off of. It's gonna look really cool. Like, the sound foam is dark, so but all my lights are LED strips, so like having just LED strips peeking out from around dark foam on the ceiling is gonna look kind of cool once it's done. Yeah, so what other goal can I, I think I'm not going to add. I think I'm just going to leave that right where it is, because if I can knock those out, I will be happy. And then performance, the next performance, or well, the current performance is Birdhouse in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants. And the next performance will be Feels So Good on the trumpet. And I was smart this time, and before I started all my streaming, I actually hooked up the headphones, so like it won't be playing through speakers. You'll actually hear it, I hope. Okay, so there we go. Looks like everything is working, so. Birdhouse in Your Soul, let's go. I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. Blue canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little house in your soul, let you put your fine boy on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one note spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, like the launching symphony. Doesn't rest, The canary by the outlet by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing, chasing off, and countless screaming Argonauts. Bluebird of friendliness, like guardian angels, it's always me. The canary in the outlet by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. So much to put you find a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave that light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave that light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave that light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Yeah, take that. That's by They Might Be Giants. Beautiful song, amazing song. Love it so much. Man, this means I'm gonna have to pull out my trumpet and actually practice. Oh yeah, there we go. Next performance. Feels So Good by Chuck Mangione. And obviously one of the reasons I want to do that is because we have the King of the Hill reboot, relaunch, continuation coming sometime in the near-ish future, which Futurama coming July. Oh, very excited. So this was actually a shorter episode than I usually do, which is fine. The last few have gone on a bit long. The canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Yeah, sex on my phone. Sex on my phone. Okay, enough referencing Simpsons. Automaton. Automaton. So my biggest gripe with the automaton, right, is the fact that the batteries will just die if you forget to switch it to off. That's the second time I've just had it like drain battery not being used, just sitting on my desk, because I forgot to actually turn the instrument off. Fun toy, fun instrument. Maybe, at some point, I should work on my shakuhachi. You can tell that a man with the power of nature can bring you to the end of your life. Ooh, maybe I'll play the shakuhachi at the beginning of my chicken attack performance. So much of this is breath control and keeping it positioned just absolutely perfectly to blow across at the right angle. My brother got this for me his first time in Japan, and I still have not learned how to actually play it. In fact, this is what you just saw is one of the most the longest periods I've been able to go and have it produce music. So it's on the docket. It's one of those that I have so many instruments that I own and need to learn to play, and this is a way for me to work on that, as well as singing songs in other languages and yodeling and doing all the other fun stuff that I just kind of. This show is to highlight who I am and what I do, and YouTube can hit me with copyrights and whatnot, and it's as long as I can download the videos and give them to Cupcake to watch, like I don't care. Like I'm 100% fine with that. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here, and I will hopefully see some of you tomorrow for Sundays of Arcadia. Considering there's no one here except Cupcake. Hopefully by the time you see this, you will have played Skies of Arcadia, and will know why I love it so much. Yeah. Anyway, thank you to anyone who showed up or watches this in the future for a good episode of Captain's Log. Father's Day edition log. Thank you so much for being my wonderful co-host yet again. Log is chafing a little bit. Just falling to pieces. It's the nature. The nature's getting to him. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Have a lovely week, or however long it is until I see some of you guys again. Yeah. See you next log. No, I'm not. I'm not replacing you. It's just it's just a turn up rate. Just